Welcome back everybody to Rasputin Gaming Presents. This is our Platinum Trophy walkthrough and game guide for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We've picked up, I forgot to, unfortunately guys, I started to, without recording the last little piece up the river where we free the chain, which we'll have to free a second time, and then defeating all the bandits here in the camp. Ragnar's sons weren't here. So after you clear out all the bandits, you go into the longhouse and you get the new quest, which is to talk to Gunnar, and he tells you you need to do the raid on the monastery that I have marked so that you can get some supplies and build up his blacksmith shop. This is the place we're going to raid. So we have it marked on the map, and that's where we are at this point. So let's go ahead and jump into the boat. I'll try to be better about not forgetting to get the stream going before I actually start gameplay. But here we are. All right, full command of the boat now, unlike the first little section in England where we didn't. Just want to sail up the river here. Boat commands are pretty normal. Forward for forward, right for right, left for left on the left thumb stick. I almost never use the follow river command. It's just not worth it. And if we have a long distance to go, then I'll put up the sails, the open sail command. And then additionally, this is just teaching you about the raid mechanic before you do anything else and kind of get out on your own in open world. Run over that dude in his boat because he's in the way. Not sure why you wanted to be right there. We get the yellow mark for the raid, hit the raid button, here we go. So if you didn't raid in Norway, you can raid here for the first time. And your guys will attack their guys. Some breakables here, you can get some loot, pick up some loot here. Some bushes if you're low on health to replenish. But the key in any raid is to grab all the major treasures, all the cargo, as it were. It's not to kill everybody. I mean, killing the guys on the way will be part of what you're going to do. You want to be careful that you don't kill non-combatants, as that will kick you out of the game. Desync you, as the game says. So the goal isn't to kill a bunch of guys, and here I'm killing some right in the beginning just to get started. Extra experience. We are getting it. You do get experience points for killing these guys. So you want to make sure you get some. And then we have some cargo in here, it looks like. And when you get to these cargo chests, you have to get somebody to help you, so it's like force open, wait for a guy to come help you, and get your raw materials.
There is more. We should claim it.
And we have auto loot already, so we're looting this stuff. And out here, we have some more guys we have to worry about. Next cargo is in here. Force open the door.
Hey! Come here, moment.
See that little exclamation point in the background? This means one of my raiders is down, and we can heal him to get him back in the fight. Again, I'm using daggers, so my range is really short. I need to be right on top of people. Hold the triangle button down, force open, also to force doors open. There's our trophy Rampage for completing our first raid. See, it says raid complete right now. There are some minor chests here because I left a bunch of them behind in England or in Norway. I'm going to grab these two while we're at it. Then we'll leave. But once it says the raid is complete, you can leave the area, get back on your boat, or you can just, you don't actually have to get on the boat, you can, or you can just completely run away to somewhere else. That'll work as well. So loot some more stuff. Windows without bars you can break. Go through. If you're that kind of, or want to be that destructive. There's another chest in this house. You see we have it marked. Another door we can break, or you can just open it. You don't have to break it like I'm doing. But I'm a Viking. I tend to be destructive downstairs. Break a bunch of this stuff. Letters you can read. One of the things is you should try to read the notes that you come across when you come across them. A lot of them will have clues on where to find the Order of the Ancients members that you need to assassinate. So it's worth just hitting a read so you get the note and don't have to go back for it. So we're all done killing everybody. We're all done looting here. We can keep moving. There's a couple guys we can kill. You can also add some upper level guys to your raid crew, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, dude. Dodge. Brush with Death allows us a moment for them to be slower than us, and us to deal damage to them. Let me get this guy to kill him. Trying to get experience here. Experience points. I don't need experience in the game. I have this guy I'll show you. Just hold it down to revive. Back in the fray. Here's another one. Got hit a couple times, no problem. Kill that guy. We're done here. Eivor says, so bring everybody back. Gonna look for health bushes. Here's one. They'll loot up automatically. You can see, whoops, it looked like there was loot right there on that guy that we didn't get. Here's another one. Now we're full of health. Our rations are full. Head back to the boat. And then you want to head back to Thorn. Actually forget what the actual name is. We think as much time as I spent in this game, we'd know. As I mentioned, I've just completed platinum this game on the PS4. Take command again. So I went right from that into this. I thought I would be able to auto-pop the trophies, and they did not auto-pop for me. Only one trophy did.
My gut tells me no.
So we're redoing this, and I wanted to do this on a stream anyways, to show you guys how to have an overpowered build pretty quickly, and a build that worked for me and allowed me to get through the game in swift order. The overpowered 2 trophies, the only trophy at this point that's going to be a little bit challenging, but I'll show you how to accomplish that when we get there. That's when we're at skill level 300 or less. We'll take care of that business. So here we go. Almost home. So you can see the settling down quest requires us to return to the settlement and build Gunner's Forge. Come into the blue area, and hit the dock button and let the game do its work for you. And then jump out. You don't have to wait for the docking maneuver to stop before you can get off the boat. The long boat should get it right.
Back so soon. And
what's up, Dogs T Gaming?
I think we have all we need.
So go here and interact, and we'll go ahead and build Blacksmith Forge like the game wants us to. Otherwise, we want to minimize the buildings we're building until we get the automatic increases that doing certain areas give you.
Bigger and harder than my old forge back in Vornberg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will.
All right, fast forward a little bit right there.
Hello,
okay,
well
we
met.
know how to build the settlement now. His is built. So let me speak to him so we can
I would like
update
to
our
see
weapons.
what you have in stock.
So you can see you can downgrade gear. We're not going to do that yet.
You have a keen eye for quality.
Change appearance on it if you want. We want to enhance this one. It takes 3. We have the 3.
This will serve you well.
Carbon ingots. It allows us to get a rune slot. We do more damage. We will... What do I have? I have 11, so we can upgrade a lot of stuff. Raven Cloak, we will upgrade our armor until we get the Mentor armor, which is
That
Also
was
raven-based
pretty good.
armor.
Thank you for trusting these hands with your gear.
But this gives us a bunch of rune slots now, and we can get busy doing some serious damage. So throughout Norway, if you've grabbed all the wealth that you were supposed to grab, you'll be able to upgrade these items just like I'm doing. So they're all upgraded. They have
Ready for
slots for runes, and we'll do runes
I have to
next.
go. See you soon.
battle. Fight well, Eivor.
We will fight well. Alright, so let's go into our inventory and see what we've got ready. I'll start with the weapons. Let's do runes. So increase in light damage, definitely want to have that. And then, doesn't matter where you put this other rune. So you have resistance here, we can get more health, which is a good rune. Oops. Just push the triangle button, Raz. Get melee resistance. Some evasion will help us. And then weight runes. Lessening your weight makes you faster as well. And as I mentioned early on, speed kills in this game. That's what I'm after more than anything is speed. And we can do some upgrades. You can see on the right hand side below where it says bag is the supplies. So 178 leather and 125 iron ore. No fabric and 1 piece of tungsten, which we don't need to upgrade right now, but I'll upgrade our Yingling CX or Sax, however they want to pronounce it. And you can see we need 120 iron ore, which we don't have, to upgrade it to the max as at the superior level before we go out and find some more carbon ingots and upgrade it some more. But we can upgrade other items. We do have enough. I'm not going to upgrade our armor at this point. We're not in any threat of dying, and I want to upgrade our dagger to the next highest level. You can also see whenever you have the white arrows, that's an upgrade. We can upgrade the quiver, but I don't use that many arrows already, so I don't need to upgrade it at this point. Oops, didn't mean to go out of inventory screen. I do that often. We want to go over here to skills. We have a couple more points. And as you remember, we were working on getting to chained assassination. We got that now. You can increase your range damage, melee damage, and auto loot is the next thing we want to work towards. So we'll increase our melee damage and we'll get Way of the Raven. And since we're going to be using a lot of Raven armor, we want to get as many of these Way of the Raven increases as we can find around the skill tree. And getting the next one will open up this one, which will allow us to get to the auto loot. So when you melee kill or stealth takedown, will automatically loot. Again, another quality of life improvement, not necessarily a combat improvement, but it's what works for us. There's Hytham. We can stop and talk to him, but it doesn't work on the quest at all. We're going to be upgrading his place shortly and building it. Let's talk to Sigurd.
Saxons break their kingdoms into smaller territories.
Eivor, in here.
What will
Speak
you
to him.
keep in this room? It's but out.
Fast forward through all the conversations, as I mentioned before. Get acquainted with your room. So here's the things. Ravensthorpe status. You can see the buildings we can build. The blacksmith, the hidden ones bureau, which will be next for us. The stable and aviary. That's pretty good. I don't build it right away, but it allows you to train your mounts for more stamina and to learn how to swim, which is really good. The trading post allows you to buy and sell items, obviously good. And then the barracks allows you to build your Jomsviking and recruit other people as well. So that's all good for us. Stop in here, examine
Bed's better
our
than
bed.
many I have slept in, and a good place to recover.
And
A letterbox for
examine
messages
the
and
letterbox. We'll get
requests.
messages here after we get
Not
each
much,
area
but it is
of
mine.
England to pledge to us. There's one letter in here to start with, so this is how the mechanic works. You just open the box, you'll see a letter in there. You can say, I'm going to read it. And it says Ranvi will drop letters in here for us from time to time in hopes that the room fits our need. So now we need to meet him near the stables. We can head out this door.
I like living in the longhouse. I feel like a jarl.
And then there's going to be a bunch of conversations you can have with people around camp. I don't usually have them. There's
The path ahead is bright.
a bunch of side quests in Ravensthorpe
Farewell,
that I
Eivor.
don't do either. But you can. There's only, I think, one or two that I actually do that helps advance the
What was
story.
that about? Is Bassam leaving us already?
Sigurd means to
So-
leave as well. We know
Is that-
I'm
I-
a part that no, yet.
All right, fast forward. He's off to wherever, Ledecestrescire or whatever they call it, Ledbetter cheese. I don't know. There's scenes with Odin, and now we have multiple quests, and now the game really starts the way it's supposed to start.
Just now, but
So this quest, a
if you
river
can
to
build
raid,
something
I
better,
don't do that one
I
either.
promise you the finest of beasts.
A bustling stable would be a great...
That's side stuff. So, like I said, we're going to try and get this done in under 100 hours. So let me just show
Looks
you
like I have a new
how
letter.
to do that. So we have a new letter. Let's go ahead and read it. We have Norvid's letter. So this guy, Bjorn the Berserker, we'll find him
Bjorn
later.
Bloodtooth. Berserkers
When
make
we start
fierce
working in
foes,
East
but powerful allies. His
sorry,
strength
East
will
Anglica,
bolster our
where he is
settlement.
based at.
I should seek him out. There you are.
So we can talk to Ranvi. She's going to give us a choice of what we can do before we talk to her. Let's take a look at the quests. So you can see we have a bunch. So river raids, I told you I don't do, so we're going to close that up. Mastery challenges, I don't do. There's no trophies associated with either one of these, so we're not going to do it. New home, this is a generic one. Reach level 2. We'll do that shortly. The alliance map, this is talking to Ranvi. She's going to tell us how it works. And the mysterious berserker, find and speak to Bjorn. It's just a side quest. We'll do this to some degree. We'll complete his quest, but it like I said, it resides in East Anglica, which will be the third area we go to. And then we have this one, a fated encounter. Reach a settlement of 4. We're not there yet. So this is the one we're going to do. Speak to Ranvi. So let's just go ahead and talk to her.
You wanted to see me.
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to want rights.
Where do
My scouts come as I once you have to, or had I should add his
So tell her to show
I
you
want
the
to
alliance
see the
map.
alliance map.
We're going to have a couple of choices. We should have a couple of choices. We do. So this explains how it works. Pledge a territory to confirm your interest in an alliance, and then you go there and you do all the quests and you get the territory to pledge to you. And by the end, we'll have all areas pledged to us. So Grantis Bridge, this is the first place we're going to go. It's power level 20, and you can see the rewards, and that matters. Look down there, you can see we have, I forget what those are called, supplies or something like that. The other place we can go is right here, Ledecestrescire, whatever, Ledbetter cheese. And that symbol, the rewards, is a raise in your settlement level. So we want to get this one done, and then we're going to go over here and clear this one. But we're going to do this one first. This is a bigger area, and there are some story critical quests and choices you can make in the game, and I will explain those to you as we get to them. But let's go ahead and consult. She'll tell us about it.
Tell me more about Ledecestrescire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton to meet Ubba and Eivor Ragnarsson.
Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to meet them. And if you want to pledge to a place, then you just go ahead and say that. If you want to return to the map and pledge someplace else or learn about someplace else, you do that. No pledge is unbreakable. I'll show you how to go about doing that real quick. So let's pledge here first. Stab the dagger in.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Yeah, so it is a long ways. We're not going to take the longboat. There's some stuff I want to do in between. But if you... And not often will you have a choice of where you want to pledge, but if you want to change it, you speak to Ranvi again. Say, show me the map.
The Alliance map.
And then you can change your mind. You can consult her about this one and then pick whichever place you want to. And just a note, if you go down to the bottom of the map, later on you're going to get a map for here, which will be Vinland, and here, which will be when you can go back to Norway.
I have changed my mind.
See, it says I've changed my mind. So now you can get out and we're done. And we can leave. All done. Travel to Repton. And also from the world map, by the way, I should show you. On the bottom left there, it says triangle button for Atlas. If you push the triangle button, it allows you to go to other places. So we could go back to Norway now if we wanted to. There's no point in doing that, so we won't. But you can get there that way. I don't have the ability to get this minor chest. We'll grab that one later on. Here's a minor chest. Here's some stuff. I want to look at the area. So this is why I'm not traveling by boat, by the way, is to do some of these collectibles and stuff you'll need. I'm going to grab this point and then this point. This is a, I forget what they call them now. But you have to kill these guys too. Oh, zealots. The minimum level for these guys is 90, so they're going to be a little bit strong for us. I'll take care of him later, and I'll show you how. So we're going to grab this, then this one, come over here, grab this one, and then head up to this place. And as I mentioned, you can only put 3 markers on the map. So we have 1, 2, and 3. If I put another one here, it'll remove this first one we put down. And then Ledbetter cheese is within these black lines. So that's where we want to go. We need to eventually go to Repton. And when we get there, there's a piece of mentor armor just across the river right here in Nottinghamshire. So it's a suggested 250 power level, but we can grab the item with 1 quick assassination, and we can grab the armor and then get out, and I'll show you about how to do that. And then after we build a little bit of power, we're going to jump down here to Winchester. I'll show you how to get there through this 340 power level area, and we're going to grab another piece of mentor armor and the dagger we want to use, and we're going to do that at about a power level of 100. So we're going to be way ahead of the game, as I mentioned. And we're going to do some of that stuff. The rest of the mentor armor is here in Sussex and in Kent. So we're going to grab those as we go. So let's get busy with it. And I'm going to take a look at our inventory real quick in our bag and see what we have in the way of stuff we can, our building supplies. So raw materials 30. This is the one that's always going to constrain you from building up your settlement. We have 600. So we have enough to build up one of the other buildings, but don't do it yet. We're not there. It says we have some skill points. I'm always behind on building up the skill points, by the way, so don't get upset with me. It's just something that I forget to do. So all the way here to Way of Raven, we'll open up this spot down below us. Remember, auto loot. I'm looking for this quality of life boost next. We have one more. So stealth damage, increase your stealth capabilities. All right. Oh, we're this side. And I guess if we're going to do this in less than 100 hours, I need to be riding a horse more often than I do. Or did on the PS4 for sure. Let's head up. We're going over here. We'll eventually be able to build a museum here for the Roman artifacts we find. And our horse will get us up these. Plus traveling by sea or by river instead of by land opens up less of the map for you. And in the early goings, you want to get a lot of the map opened up. You won't have opportunity. We need iron, remember, to upgrade our axe. I didn't have enough. So this gives us an opportunity to grab those as well. And you can see we're 200 meters. Grab some loot. And you can see it straight away. Eventually we're going to wind up here with a side quest for the hunters after we build the hunter shed. The hunter house, whatever they call it. We'll have another quest up here. But since we're now out of Norway, we need to sink some more of these points. And as I mentioned, in the early part of the game when we were still in Norway, you do not have to get any of these sync points for a trophy. They are not a trophy requirement. They do give you experience, so there might be some value in getting them that way. And also they do show you more of the map, which is important as well. Up we go. And then out. If you played any Assassin's Creed game, you know how the synchronization works. Dog's Tea Gaming, you still out there? Anyway, so once the sync gets rolling here, then we'll get to do one of my unfavorite or least favorite things in the game, which is the anomalies. Here we go. You can see we still haven't, until you build the Hidden Ones Bureau, you don't learn the Swan Dive, the Leap of Faith. So you can see the foreground Herkin and Jerkin. That tells us that there's an anomaly there. I didn't have it marked because it didn't show on our map until we came up here. So now I have it marked and you can see where it's at. These things, as I mentioned, are not a fun part of the game at all. At least for me, I don't find them to be fun. And the last 3-4 of these can be painful because it takes almost perfect timing to be able to do the anomaly and to complete it, which is a pain in the butt. But this one's pretty basic.
Bex, are you seeing
Shouldn't
this?
be trouble for
It's
you
weird.
to
An anomaly
complete.
of some kind. The rest of your simulation is frozen.
But
I can see
these
a loose data
keep
packet
tying you
close
back to
by.
the present like you're
I'll see if I
supposed to
can
be
reach
in,
it.
and
Okay, but take it
you
slow.
know, the Assassin's
We
Creed
don't know
takes
what this
place
thing is.
as a memory for you. Tells it how it works. Just jump across over to this one. Grab this one. I guess I went the long way around. Put it on the unstable structure and move forward. Later on, you'll come across anomalies where these rays are intermittent, which is rather painful because then you got to spend a lot of time getting the timing right. Not this one. We need to light up that one over here on the left. Interact. Bring that one down to here. Forget, let me put it on this one. I think what we want to do is move that one on the other one. Come back to here, put it here. So you can see they start out pretty simple and they'll get more difficult as we go. So down we go. But these are collectibles in the game, and you have to complete them, so there's no getting around it. And there's a trophy not only for completing all the collectibles, but for completing the anomalies in particular. There's not a trophy for completing the other ones. So that one you can see is a reflector. This one. Head back over here. And you can see everything's blocked, because what they want you to do is put this one on the reflector. And then this one comes off the reflector. And you can put it on this first one right here. Make sure you're on it. Then let's go up to the reflector. And swing it around to the front one. And then we can head out going forward here. Once you get close to the end, then you have these unknown female voice, unknown male voices. You can hear their conversations.
They'll kill you before they let you speak. I'll appeal to the council. They must
so we have to go around this way.
They're upon us.
That's how you can know you're at the last 75% of any one of these things. You can't get up on that one. You can only change where the reflector is. Flashing. Oh, I think because we're going to pull it off of this one. Yep, so that's going to be problematic. Let me head back to the other side. And that's the thing, sometimes you got to do these things, move these things twice. This is one we have to move twice. So first we want to put it here so that we can move the reflector and then get off from that unstable piece. Otherwise you can't get off of it. Put that one over there. Alright, so then once you get it set over there, we can head back. And you can see you can kind of go that way, but we need those ones over there changed. Oops, I didn't move it. Or I moved it to the wrong spot. It should be right there. Anyway, so then we go around the outside here. Around the outside, around the outside. And that's some Slim Shady M&M stuff. Alright, with this one, fire it at that one up there. You can see we're good to go. And it's just a matter of going around. So this one and the first couple of these are easy enough to do. Not a pain in the butt. The rest are.
Bex, I'm closing in on the data packet.
I see it.
And we close
It's
in on the
encrypted,
data packet
but
and we
nothing
collect
I
it
can't handle.
with an interact.
Got it.
This is Doge 1 Gaming. And then we're back to our main game self. There you go. It's a bug, not a feature trophy. That's for completing anomalies. Your first one. So then you can just follow the... You actually can do some looting here if you didn't do it already. And we can head on down the road. Some more stuff you can break in there and here. As a reminder, my horse can't swim yet. So we're not going to... We have to go across the river. I'm going to take this steep path right here. Sliding down the hills is so much faster. They're trying to run down, jump down, even taking the horse. There you go, pretty good shape. And make sure we're in sprint mode. And you can see early on, I don't worry about the fishing. Once we get the fishing hut put up, then we'll do some significant fishing adventures. We have half the fish caught from Norway that we need caught. So that's not a problem for us. When we go back there at the end of the game, we'll grab the last couple ones.
Over here. This Skald had the bright idea to alter his mind.
We'll loot this little chest, then we talk to her. And then talk to him. So he's gonna get all wild and crazy here. We need to follow him. He thinks we're his sidekick now.
Something or someone less forgiving will.
So just follow him. He's gonna fight some bandits over here.
For him to tire.
Where this marker for the gold is, and for the wealth, the large chest, we're gonna grab that as well.
I will take on any challenger, be it on 2 legs or 4.
Oh, and he picked up these random guys. We'll assassinate one. The guy was aware, so we could do a chain assassination. So we have one. We beat these guys. Now we can follow him. Oh, here comes another one. Unluckily, we got random road guys in the way. Carrying on with the quest. There was another one or somebody else there. Yeah, there's somebody back there.
The 1,000 doors. I cannot be stopped.
Okay, whatever you say, homie. So just keep traveling with him.
My belly hurts and I do not know why.
We have all these guys.
Best not to draw attention here.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna charge in. So we'll take down a couple. And then while he's fighting these guys, we have to kill the rest of them. Then there's this guy running around right here. These guys are a little bit problematic because of their speed. These murderers. See, we stun locked him until the dude came over and knocked him away. Killed him. We'll collect the wealth. And now he gets his right mind back. We're not eating mushrooms other than the ones that are associated with the actual quests.
There is no fight, I will flee. And should the gods answer my call, so be it. They too will feel my wrath.
So we're going to talk to him in a minute. I just want to make sure we got all the place all looted up.
Interesting.
Early going, early loot's good. If you're having trouble with some of the combat too, let me note that hitting these flour bags creates a big smoke screen in an area, which can help you. Distraction, I'll show you how. Just hit one and you see what it does. So let's talk to this guy.
You keep this up, you're going to get yourself killed.
This one bugged out on me on the PS4 a little bit.
Loud and clear. Now stand aside.
Let's see if it happens
so that
here.
I may fulfill my destiny. Yeah!
Eventually he's supposed to get tired, drop down. There he goes, and you need to pick him up. So once he falls down all the way, then you can pick him up and carry him. And you need to carry him the 200 meters back to his little camp and his wife. So just kind of aim over there. You can kind of follow these poles. They'll give you general directions. So that pole here, this pole here. Those are generally markers for you for certain things. You can see there's another pole right here. So you know where you're going. You probably didn't know that, but that's an easy tip for some of these world events and things like that. Just follow these poles. There's the last one. And then you should be at the camp. It'll tell you he has to be on the ground to complete. So put him on the ground by his wife.
Jessica, where are you?
Talk to her.
You're Skald.
Gods.
Fast forward and it's complete. Another event done. And we picked up the wealth as well. So Ledecestrescire is moving along quickly. So you can see this is the next place. And we have a wealth over here. So I'm going to grab these two and then we'll turn up north and head towards this spot, which I forget what it's called. Valoris, something like that. Generally, you don't have to worry about these guys that you aggro on the road. Certainly fight them if you want. That's not going to get us done in less than 100 hours if we stop and fight those guys all the time. We don't need to for the experience or anything. We're more than well enough off to do that. Here we have the little girl with the tree with one leaf. So let's talk to her.
Careful, please. Stay back. Do not touch this tree.
Fast forward through the conversation. She tells you that when the leaf falls, her father will return or won't return. Then go ahead and shoot it down. She's gonna freak out.
What? No, 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 no!
And it's done. We can pick up the leaf.
I suppose that's it then.
Carry on with your life, May. Everything will be all right.
So there you go. That one's completed. Easy peasy world event. Jump back on the horse. And off we go. Trying to do the gaps. I try not to jump too many walls with the horse. It costs too much stamina. And you can see his stamina goes down fast. When you get to level 3 stamina, so much better. So we have some more wealth in here. Offchurch.
This area is off limits.
Yeah. Here we go. So you can light up all these guys. There's a bunch of stuff underground. You have to come back here later for a quest to get this one right here, but you can grab some of these earlier ones now. So we will do that.
You're going down.
Headshot. Should be enough. There's another guy over here, but we'll go ahead and drop down now. Little chest. There's another guy right on the other side of this wall. You can see him beating right there. If we're fast enough, we can go up and do an air assassination on him. We have all the arrows we need. So that red that popped up as an enemy, it just meant we broke that container and there was a snake there. But if you just attack, it'll kill him right off the bat. This is a good chain assassination spot. Oops. Wow, I'm not sure why we couldn't get the chain assassination in. Shrink down. The other guy saw us. He'll be over here momentarily. Here he comes.
More like it.
But daggers are fast. Stun lock, as I mentioned. We can go in and do some of this. Like I mentioned, we can't do everything. Can't get all the wealth until later on our journey in here because it's associated with a quest. So it's quest locked, quest bound, whatever you want to call that. Can't hit the one right in front of us. Great controls again from the game. Gets frustrating for me. And if you want to go through this one, you have to break the chest. You can shoot it. This is actually the way you're supposed to come out. That's the way the game is designed. We're supposed to go in the other church and come out this way. But we'll deal with this one guy. You saw the other guy walked away. Assassinate. And auto loot in effect because we have all those kinds of quality of life. Smoke the snake. Again, can't hit the one. Finally hit the one right in front of us. Mini chest, small chest, whatever. Heat it up. Should be able to whistle for these guys. I thought I did. Didn't show it, but. And then assassinate him because he didn't see you. Auto loot. And there we are. We're not done down here yet. We haven't picked up the book of knowledge we want. So I think it's this guy we can't get right now, but these are the ones we can get. Yeah. So another assassination. Move this to the left, and move it. A lot of times you've got to move it back out of the way of the opening, or you won't be able to get back through. There's a lot of breakables here. As I mentioned, there's a trophy for bashing 30 of these things, so running through them. There's one of the wealths we can grab. We don't have that skill yet. I won't get it till later on in the game, and then we will use it a whole bunch just to get the trophy right away. So that's where we came down from. You can go up that way. We'll go through here and we'll get the book of knowledge. And you can, if you push down on the D-pad and then up and release the D-pad, you can get your torch. It's how you call your crew or blow your horn. With a torch though, here you can see you can burn out all these cobwebs if you want. Which does become a thing in some of the Assassin's Bureaus that we find. Here's knowledge. Focus of the Dornier. And 2 more skill points. So let's open up. Start with abilities. Our Nornir that we get is right here. And what it does is it slows down time, so it calls it Fateful Speed. And then a couple more skill points. We were heading for this auto loot. So heavy resistance, that's always good. Light attack damage is always good. That's kind of how we're fighting. Then back out the way we came in. So these items you can throw at
Troll magic.
must be careful now.
Okay, so as you saw, and as I had to, we took care of the blockage on the door, and we took care of one of the guys. I might be able to get in a position to shoot the second guy without having to fight him inside. The horn means that the zealot is on his way. There we go. I shot through this little lantern, that's why the arrow was on fire. And Red Walla, there goes the zealot right there. Should be level 90. But we can take a look by going into the... Oh, no, we don't have it yet until we open up the... I'm sorry, the... Why didn't it... This game irks me sometimes. I should just jump off here into the... There we go, into the hay bale. Not have to climb down. We can go around to the front door, which we've unbarred by shooting the lock on it. We can open it now. The two dudes are dead. I think there's some pigs or something in here. Yep. So our Raven couldn't loot these guys, so we're just going to go ahead and loot them. And then head up the stairs here. Break some more breakables, break this breakable wall, and what do you know, there's our big loot, our wealth. Another shield, good shield for early game. But as I mentioned, we're going to be running a 2-dagger build and not using a shield. So this is done. What do we have? Oh, I have one marked over here. Oh yes, we want to go get this trophy that I was talking to you guys about before. I think it's on the overdub now, because Knucklehead Me left the tracks muted when I was doing something else. Like a knucklehead, so you want to go up right here. Up the ladder, we're going to have to shoot a ladder, one of the mechanics this game likes. So if you forget to look up, you think you can't get somewhere that you really can get to. So right here, the ladder's up there. Shoot the red glowing transom or whatever it is. Head up here. There's going to be some guys up here, including a Goliath. We want the Goliath to throw us off the top here so we can earn a trophy. So you don't want to kill him, but you'd like to kill the other dude. So if we can, not him, but that guy. Well, he should have been dead, but it didn't kill him. Alright, let's fire again and again. He's dead. The Raven went over there. So we're going to get in a fight, hopefully a fight with this Goliath. We want him to throw us off the top here, so we're just going to let him grab us and throw. And the thing is, he throws you in an opposite direction. Oh, one thing we didn't do was make a save. Kind of want to be in the middle here. So when he does grab us, you should make a save before you do this, so you have enough health to survive the throw. Oh, he threw us off the edge when we landed on that stupid bad part of the platform. Oh, there we go. And there it is, flying Eivor. So we got the trophy. We didn't survive the fall. So we're going to desync, and I'll just reload the latest save. And we'll get it again. But that's an easy place to get the flying Eivor trophy. So I recommend you guys do that there. And you get another trophy knocked out. So you can see we're back to this spot before you shoot down this one. Drop this down. And then we'll kill these guys properly. Oh, let me two-shot this guy. And then we'll fire at the Goliath. Work him down. Dodge. And then I'll jump in here. Oops. See the dodge, brush with death. Whoops, comes into play. I wasn't close enough to hit him, but we got there in the end. Speed kills. That's why I recommend using the 2-dagger build. Or going with a light raven build and axes even if you want, but axes are a little bit slow and it's hard to stun guys with them. Kill that snake. Okay, we still needed to, and we're not going to be able to get down, by the way, with this collected from an artifact. That's why we came over here. We're not going to be able to carry that down with us. We still need one of those. I'm a little bit perturbed. We have to find one. Here comes Red Walla again. We don't have to worry about them. There they are. We're not going to engage. Don't kick our butt right now. You can save them for the end if you want, or you can fight them early. Doesn't matter. When you do it, you have to but you do have to kill them all. This is. I don't think there was explodable barrels over here. Would have been nice if there was. Kill the chickens and the pig if you want. There goes Red Walla again. And all the zealots ride on the roads, by the way. They don't do any wilderness stuff. Ammo is full now. We grabbed those. Yeah, so usually when I come to this area, I already have the flaming arrow trap, so I'm a little bit out of sorts here, not having it currently. But there should be close by. They always have them close by. Something to blow up that wall with. Or the floor is, the case may be. Oh, we didn't even sync that up. Over there. All right, let's go do that while we're up here. You can see the breakables keep respawning. It's a way, but a crappy way to build up your wealth, and it's not really something you need to do, is to try to infinite spawn those things. Keep breaking them for the stuff inside. Okay, up we go. Synchronize. Here I can't see one of them flaming barrels anywhere, which I do have to say is rather frustrating because there's always one somewhere within a reachable distance, maybe over there. Which I think was that direction. Yeah. Alright, into the hay. It's not the zealot. Let's go over here by this bit. Some lootables. And still no gosh darn flaming barrels. Now I'm getting a little PO'd at this thing. If that's the case, it's going to make me come back here. That's downright rude. And we're going to have to come back. So let me mark this one is where we're heading. And then we'll go get this one. And let me remove this mark. I'm not trying to fast travel, I'm trying to remove this mark. Well, you can see there's a minor chest on our way, so let's just mark it. Deal with it. If we had gone to Girdfordshire place first, we would have gotten that flaming arrow deal. But it's a little more important to get the settlement upgrades out of the way first, than to get abilities that you'll get soon enough in the beginning of the game. Whenever you see these guys in a fishing boat, it means there's fish nearby. They were there, where'd they go? Oh, farther away. Ah, moved. Alright, this one is a pain in the butt. You gotta rescue this woman that doesn't really need rescuing.
So helpless. Oh, I need someone, anyone.
A challenger approach! A challenger approaches!
Oh, bless.
Step back, Dame. I am sworn to this lady, and unafraid to kill the likes of you.
Let's stealth kill him. We had that option.
Find another champion, lady! Strange.
So now we talk to the
It is
lady
over.
inside. Once we
You
kill the
can come
guy,
out now.
you don't really kill him, but
It's please.
now we have to stand guard over here till the next guy shows up. So interact with the spot. Eventually a guy's going to come running up the walkway to save her. We have to take him down,
Trouble
and
coming.
we've completed it.
Real trouble. Keep quiet.
Oh, woe is me! A king's daughter who had to run away from her royal house with all of its red jewels in tow.
Huh? Well now, I'd say that's worth a look.
It is. Bring it on.
You've done it again! Oh, I think we are destined to do this forever.
I think it is time I take my leave.
Are you still there? My savior? Oh dear.
So there it is. It's complete. We're done. We're out of here. 700. Where's the other one marked at? Let me check. Oh, I completely skipped by this one. And there's one somewhere over here. Let me, in the world here, let me check. Let me unclick this one. Okay, so it's up there. Go, we'll just loot this chest. Turn around, dive into the hay bale. Mark these on our way. 249. It's a wall, so we'll just run this. Up war. Kill for the leather. So somehow again I marked a small chest and not the big chest.
Let's go hood it here.
So distrust area. Let me zoom in. Figure out how to mark the actual one we need. We still didn't get it. So this tells you about blending in. So if you like sit in this seat right here, you'll blend in. If you hold the Y. There is a trophy associated with blending in with some monks, which we will do at a different time. Let's hit in the stuff we need inside here. Yelling all the time. So you can see this guy is wealth. If we shoot him with the arrow, our raven will pick up the wealth for us. Apparently we can't shoot unless we're above that thing. 2 shots, he's down. There goes the raven. Grab the wealth for us. We know there's a small chest inside. See, that guy goes running. Small chest. Read. Loot these. And we'll actually come here later. So if you're not successful doing this time, you can do it next time. You can still stand up and be incognito. It is possible. There's another artifact right here. We won't worry about the stuff in that town. We're going to be coming there real quickly with the quests in this area. So let's just loot this up. Up. Collect artifact. All right, we don't want to go over the border over here. Grab this one and then this one that's marked. And then we'll head up to Repton. I'll leave the rest of this for later. Ride like the wind. Almost used up all the stamina of the horse, but pretty fast. We actually go to some cities where we can buy their swimming and their stamina abilities and not have to buy it from our own stable.
Forget the torch. I told you we need to set fire
so these
to the
two
house
brothers,
so
we have to burn down the house and
I didn't forget it. You said you would bring it.
Rescue the axe ourselves.
We're trying to solve a problem here. We need fire to set the house ablaze. Think. How could you forget the torch? I told you we need to set fire to the house so the raid feels real.
I didn't forget it. You said you would bring it. Look, this stranger has helped us.
Come here, Sprout.
Okay, talk to them once you set it on fire.
Who are you?
You wanted fire.
No.
The sun.
We said
You.
Yeah.
please come with. I do not want to do this with my brother alone.
This raid will harden our legacy, brother. Clans will come crawling, begging us to join them. Our names
So we
will
gotta
echo
find
in
out
the
that the
halls
door is
of
locked.
Valhalla. And worry not, budding sprout. Together, we will grow you into a fine warrior.
I get the feeling we have a much.
We talked about blow these doors in like a punishing storm. Stand back, Sprout, and observe. You may learn a thing or two.
I am excited. You must hear it in my voice.
I cannot do it.
Gentle as a lamb. Stand aside.
Well, these guys are working on getting inside. You eventually need to find the key, like I mentioned.
What is wrong?
The door is not opening.
Use the key.
Ah, yes. I put it.
On the backs. It is inside. Free. We must get it back. Find a way in.
Dull and duller, like I said.
$1. Always fly from. Just step off these things. Okay, let me hit the door lock again. There we go. Now the box is moved. You had to wait for all the conversation. Pull this out of the way. Break into the house. So then you just need to go where they say on the table. Search the table. Nope.
I do not see it here.
Meeting chest. In the kegs. Which are over on the other side. This game walking. As you're walking on top of stuff you don't mean to, search the kegs. It's not here.
Wrong again. Focus.
Then we're gonna go through this wall. So over here.
This must be the key to the door.
And then they have their axe, so unlock the door.
Big-headed fools.
Out we go.
I am
Speak to them.
unharmed, which makes you very lucky.
Smart, you.
Okay, and fast forward through it, and we're done.
Dribble, brother.
Twit Saga, Part 1.
World will know us by.
I think on our way. Yeah, look, there's going to be another one on our way. 290. Again with the horses. We don't have a lot of stamina. We spend a lot of time using it up, jumping these walls. So generally when it's 200 meters, this one was 3. I just run it. To be honest with you, it's not conducive to getting to this done in under 100 hours, like is our plan. Yeah, we're gonna be dealing with Tamworth later, so we're just gonna not deal with this. I'm gonna go out here. We'll head to here, and then we'll head up to Repton. In the beginning here, we fight all kinds of fortress stuff. People, actually throughout the game you do. We get to siege a bunch of fortresses. Okay, good spot as any to call our horse. Low though he may be on stamina. There was an obsidian node right there, but it was just a single, so I let it be. again. We can't... Oh, hold on. That was a ford spot where we can just cross with the horse. He doesn't have to know how to swim. Traveling information brokers. Don't care. Can't really help us. Don't really help us. It's not a trophy for talking to them or them giving you any information. So we don't really deal with it. Alright, let's head up best that we can on our horse. Kind of go at angles here. To make things easier. There we go. And we can get back to sprinting with him. Grab some free loots, climb up. Small chest, some free loots. Synchronize. Do a quick read. And down we go. Are you gonna step out of the freaking hay bale? I was pushing that stick all around. Okay, we still got 900 meters to go. With the synchronize, is there stuff in front of us? Oh, it looks like we can get one or two of these on the way. It's like, do we get this one? I guess we'll get this one. I'll worry about the other ones later. Mount up and head down. When you're riding your horses across the country here, you want to kind of grab the low spots when you're traveling through them. So you see we burned up all his stamina, so I'll stop sprinting. Head over here for another artifact collectible. There's a rope, take it across. Move the movable. There it is. Collect it, another one out of the way. Oh look, we got two, so let's hit this one, then this one. And then we'll go to Repton. Okay, I wasn't trying to lock onto the guy, I was just trying to do Odin's sight, thank you. Dead. Don't know where he's running off to. There he goes. Thought I had that. See that perfect dodge. Slowed them down. This guy's burning. Shoot him up. Looks like there's one more guy over here somewhere. There he is. There we go. Post Toasties, that guy.
Hey! Cal! Wake up!
Oh, the two roving patrol guys are smoked now. Another patrol shows up. Try to see this as an opportunity for you guys to get some XP. I think there was some arrows somewhere over here. I missed where. But if we can move up. Oh, in the tree stump. There's one. If you sprint, you can usually get to them before they can do anything. One more guy right here. Expect an attack. Dodge. And there he goes. We collected the wealth, so we're good. $237. Looks like it's all easy ground to cover with the horse. Oh, this is the guy we needs the bear testicles and what's it, the mushrooms or the flowers or something? Forget what it is.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'll tell all my friends of this fortune. I thought you were a cheat, a swindler, but you were right. Lord, light your way.
What a spur.
Speak to this guy.
All right.
I don't want there.
Where
There's
Want to be interested. So you need to go in the well, and we need to get the bear testicles from across the street here. Okay, done and done. Oh, here we go. Our friend the bear. Here you go, he's down.
Here's what I needed from the
Loot him up. Now we can go do the other part of it. Okay, blow open the well. You're going to be doing that a lot. Drop down. Harvest the lichen
for the alchemist's elixir.
Loot up the stuff that's down here, and then head up. It's also, at the end of this, is going to send us a little farther away from our end goal, but these have to get done, so you might as well just do them.
There we have it.
Okay, we drink it, pass out. Wake up in a bad spot. But we get to loot up some stuff. And we do, not but.
Fucking alchemist.
First time I started actually in the water, that was so weird. Grab the loot, read the letter.
Looks as though this one took the elixir as well. Ended up here, but could not get back out. I should return to the alchemist, see if he knows what happened.
Get the other big loot. Huntsman van braces. All good. Alright, jump across, back and forth. The way out's opposite the big treasure. I was just thinking there was some more loot here, which there wasn't. So in this pool right here is where you want to go down. And down some more. Wow, on the PS5 they sure made the water so much clearer. And on the PS4 this water is like a murky blue, it's hard to see anything. There we go. Come out by the waterfall. As I remember, there was treasures down here. Loot this one. Oh, maybe it was on the other side. Yeah, let me go up and get my bearings. Remember right, you have to dive in the middle of this place. Yes. Down, down, down we go. Further break the wall. Auto loot some stuff. Which is why I like getting the auto loot as a quality of life improvement rather than improving some of my fighting stuff early on, because things like this where you're underwater, you don't have to be, you just have to be close and it'll loot it back for you. Alright, now as we said, we need to go back to the alchemist, so you can see where we wound up. Grantis Bridge. You can see there's a minor one here and another one here. But then we have to go all the way back up here to this guy. So we'll just fast travel over here and go there again. But let me grab the two while we're here. Come on. There we go. Grab the ores, because as I mentioned before, we need it for improving our weapons and things, our armor as we go along. Oh, I remember this one too. Let's do this and then we'll... This is the nudist colony. Weren't really a nudist colony. Loot the chest. Get up, talk up to this guy up here. Winchell, he's mad because the underwear party was started without him. They don't want to include him. So he's upset about that.
To your
there
great
he is.
nudity, to all tyrants of God, let it be known you are vile garment mongers, and you will know my name is Winchell the Rope.
Speak to him.
Why are you naked?
Because indeed nude, but the group I founded has expelled me. Oh, if I could exact revenge, steal their clothes, and render them nude forever, I would.
Okay, so we know where we need to go. We need to steal their clothes, like you said. Take the quick way down. Their clothes are going to be in a crate by the tree. If you do Odin sight, you can see where they are. That's the blue dots. They don't mind you walking around here. This is his crate.
Oh, that's the crate where we put our clothes. Just
grab the crate and sprint away before the underwear party can beat you to death. And head back to Winchell.
Now you're nude forever, as Winchell wanted.
Must be anonymous, so we have to wait for us to be out of combat or whatever, for them to lose line of sight to us. Hopefully it's not because of that wolf. Yep, there we go. Target must be on the ground. Put it down. Talk to the guy.
Now they will have...
If you like.
Alright, that one's all done. So let's go ahead and fast travel. Look, I can do a bunch of stuff over here. We're not going to do it. This one, in fact, is a blessing. You need 7 or 10 small bullhead fish. So you got to do a bunch of fishing for that one. Let's just fast travel over here. Alright, come on. Man, dive into those things, it doesn't want to let you out. It's like you're trapped. While we're running, we'll call the horse. Head back to the alchemist. And finish up that world event. So he helped us get a couple of wealth chests for the next area we're going to, which is Grant Bridge. So even though it's a country mile away, if you grab the fast travel point like I suggested, this will come together for you nicely. Allow you to improve your gear some more. And pop off the horse.
You.
Him and this scammer working hard together. It's complete. Back on the horse. And let's head to Repton.
Repton. Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarsons.
Stay still.
Okay, in the church. Sorry, we'll skip. All that gruesome stuff right there.
What do you call this place?
I call it the
Want
shit.
some more with Eivor?
To the Mercians,
Eivor.
Repton. Their most revered kings are
Bonehead.
buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his warthane, Leofric. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
You just follow this guy, he gets to talking. One of the sons of Ragnar.
Don't blame
Let's
me
go
for
have
a
this
fool,
conversation.
I know Bergrins. I'm not going anywhere, Backrot.
For which you, if haggling,
Tana,
it's
we'll
not.
have to deal with her in a minute.
Do you want the kid for? We've if we yes, not his.
Ask whatever you want to ask.
How can Anne is agreed? See the Bob and we have again. I'm east for.
Okay,
A lively
Kingmaker
town.
Saga started.
Quite a lot to see here.
Okay, so lots to do while we're here. So don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, much appreciated. Let me mark some stuff. I'm gonna end the video here, by the way. The collectibles that we need, 1, 2. Nottingham, you can do these ones. This is Nottingham on this side. But not a big deal, we can do them. And then there's a bunch of little chests. Also, we'll go to the stables. I think at the stables we can learn the things we need for our horse. And I think there's an Orlog game around here that we need to deal with. And before we leave, we're going to go across up here in this Nottingham and pick up a piece of our mentor gear that I talked about. So you guys take care, be safe out there, appreciate having you along. Sorry about the loss of audio, but I put the voiceover in there to help you out so you would know what's going on. So that should all be good. Anyways, take care, be safe out there. We will catch you with the next stream.